Hi guys, I want to show you a little bit about what I do, about how I save creative empaths, how I take trips into the underworld with my creative empaths and pull them back out. So this is me starting with a palm reading. I haven't even actually started the reading, this was just me getting a look at the person's lines on the wrist. All that you're about to see is what I got from just reading the lines on your wrist. So I'm just going to pan through it real slow and let you read it. But this is how I create ascensions in people. This is how I do what I do. This is what I do. This is me time jumping to go inside the mind of a creative empath to fix the glitches in their matrix, starting with their past lives with the lines on their wrist, and then I pull them out of the underworld so that I can see whether they are going to be way showers, or you like to see what their purpose is so I can guide them on their path of their true course. And what I stumbled upon here is possibly another person for my kingdom. So I'm just going to scroll through quietly and let you read me doing my job, saving creative empaths. This is me just reading the lines from her wrist. And she's in Australia, by the way. She's in Brisbane. I've never met her. We've never spoken on the phone. We've only ever messaged back and forth like this. I know a lot of people all over the world. She knows I'm doing it. I have her permission. It ended up becoming a lot bigger than I was expecting. I'm very proud of my work. I'm very proud of my gift and my ability. You might need to pause it to read them all. I haven't even gotten to her hand or her tea leaves yet. But it kind of took a turn, so this is me accessing her mind. I feel like I should be playing elevator music or something, or like dramatic music. Oh, I need to scroll to the next one, hang on. It suddenly took an exciting turn. I just noticed the time, 2:30. That's, look. I just noticed the time. That was me pulling her out of the underworld. Look at the time. This was all... I think we finished our session around about 2:30. As you can see, because that's when I was posting the stuff to my son's phone. I'll have to point that out to her. If I do any double ups or anything, please forgive me. I did have to manually post each shot one by one by one. And there were like 40 of them or something, so... My biggest clientele would go America, India, Australia. I started my training in Australia when I was 16. My teacher, technically my first teacher was my parents, but with my cards and stuff, it was my big sister. She taught me how to read with my cards when we lived in Perth. See, look, 2 o'clock. That was the time the fire started of her last death. Oh, that's a double up. I'll quickly scroll past that. Oh, next screen. So I was just letting you know that I was documenting this because I realised what I'd stumbled upon. See, you've just started leaving the underworld stage. 2:50, and the fire started at 2:30. Every now and then I stumble across someone who's a little bit special, and I spot it. I read the codes. Once I get into their mind and I read the codes, I see the patterns, and I know that there are some, like all creative empaths have gifts that can change the world, but every now and then there are some that are just a little bit special. And they're the ones that if they did the training, like my House of Butterfly and my House of Nightingale, if they do the training, they could become way showers, like Ascension masters, basically, like gurus. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. And that was just me looking at the lines on her wrist. I haven't even done her hand or the tea leaves yet. So that was me. You just saw me take a trip into the underworld to save a soul, to create an ascension in someone who, if she did the training, could have a huge impact on the world around her and maybe even make a mark for herself in history. Because that's what I do. I'm High Priestess and Gatekeeper because I'm a seventh element. And when I see it, because I'm Gatekeeper, nobody has access to the creation frequency without me knowing and me spotting it. So yeah. So there you go. So I had to share it. I have her permission to do it, and I had to document it because it's incredible. So you've just seen me do what I do. Saving a soul, taking a trip into the underworld and pulling her back out. And having an incredible historical grief investigation. I'll put a link to that Wikipedia thing in the box below so you can read it for yourself. So, yeah, pretty cool, eh? I love what I do. That's why I love my gift. It's also why I'm so protected. It's why not anyone can have access to what it is that I do. Because when you can go into someone's mind like that, you can really, really mess them up, So my gift in the wrong hands is dangerous, but my gift in the wrong mind is fatal. So I'm very serious when it comes to this sort of work, and it's why I love my job. So just thought I'd share.